Hello. Welcome back to the channel. Happy Tarot Tuesday. It is me, Chelsea, your tarot reader, and I'm so excited to be here. Happy October. Happy spooky season. We are ready. I got the shirt, I got the spooky season crystals, and your girl finally got a microphone, so hopefully this sounds a little better. You can hear me a little more clearly. And I'm just, I'm excited to dive in. So today is Tuesday, October 5th. Don't worry if you're seeing this video later than that, just keep watching. There's a message here for you. This isn't your first time, welcome back. Today, we're gonna do past, present, future. So we're dealing with the new moon in Libra, right? So we are releasing and we're calling in, right? We're getting rid of the old stories, the old beliefs, and we're getting ready to call in, set our intentions for what we want to see moving forward. And Libra being all about harmony and balance. And so my question to you is, how can you restore your equilibrium when you find yourself, getting all like this? How can we come back to center, to grounding, okay? And so today we're gonna do past, present, future. So past, the energy that we're ready to leave behind. Present, the energy that we're in right now that we need to embrace and learn from. And then what we need to move towards, okay? I'm using the rider-waite tarot today. And as always, I've got my trusty postcards if we need them for clarification. But let's dive right in. So in the position of past, we're pulling the Page of Swords. In the position of present, we're pulling the Devil. All right. And in the position of future, we're pulling the Two of Pentacles. What do we got going on? Starting October with a bang. Okay, so I personally love seeing the Page of Swords in past, right? So the Page of Swords is swords in our mindset. And Page of Swords, she is our, resident perfectionist. She's really good at things. She doesn't like to not be good at things. But we're done with Virgo season, right? Like it's Libra season. We need to leave these perfectionistic tendencies behind, and this tendency to get wrapped up in our mind. She's also very, clear with her words and focused. So those are good things, right? So those are perhaps the energies that we're going to carry with us. So when we talk about past, we're looking at, okay, what's going to come with and what's not, right? And so that's really what we mean when we say to kind of release and let go and fall. This, it's officially fall right now that it's, Libra season, and this is the time when we reflect and we take a look back. Okay, what have I done the past 6 months since spring? What are all the good things? What have I, checked off the list? And what isn't coming with me? Okay, so when we enter winter, that's our time of just deep renewal and rest. So before we get there, we need to shed all of the stuff that we don't want to take with us. So when it comes to the Page of Swords, it's that anxiety, that perfectionist, that I'm always right and you're not. And what we want to take with from her is focus, her determination, her strength of mind, and her capability. Oh, and then right now we're sitting in the Devil, which is so interesting, I think. So the Devil shows us our vices most clearly, right? And as it gets darker and darker outside, it gets easier and easier to lean into this energy, right? Like it's dark, we're sick of it, and it feels, scary, and it can feel constricting, and we are forced to deal with the darkness, right? And when we refuse to deal with the darkness, when we try to avoid it, is when the Devil shows up. When we're trying to avoid, numb, and distract. And this season is ripe for that, right? Like we're inside more, so we're probably zoning out watching TV more, or this is the season of all of the most yummy baked goods, in my opinion. So we might tend to eat as a vice, or whatever it is. What we really want to do, instead of, again, numbing, distracting, avoiding the darkness, is we want to walk through it proudly. We want to look at the shadows that are coming forward instead of trying trying to distract yourselves from them. I'm going to pull a clarifier for the devil. And we've got trash magic, okay? And so we're leaving behind this perfectionism, right? We're leaving behind it has to be perfect. And so when we get here to the devil, we have to know it doesn't have to be perfect. Like, it's okay if I slap some things together. It's okay if it's not exactly right or exactly what I want it to be. And what comes to mind for me, it is very much mindset, and as I try to work towards goals and etc., and I notice old limiting beliefs coming back up, and then I can stress about those, and I can try to devil them away, right? I can try to be like, no, like I'm gonna write down the exact opposite, and this is what I want to be thinking, even though I don't necessarily feel that yet, right? So what we need to do is notice those things that pop up, and then just like, oh, I don't want that anymore. You can go. Oh, I don't want that. You can go. And we do that over and over and over and over until the thing starts showing up, because we're not giving it any attention, right? But when we're in this place where we're not willing to see those things, where we're in the devil and we're numbing and we're distracted, we can't see those things pop up, so we can't get rid of them, right? So just know that it doesn't have to be perfect, but you do have to try. You do have to sit in the darkness a little bit. And I know it's so easy to be afraid of the dark, but that's where we uncover the things that really allow us to move forward. And what we want to move forwards towards in this future placement is our Two of Pentacles, right? And our Two of Pentacles is you can do hard things. You can juggle more than one thing, right? Like you can be busy, you can have multiple interests, you can, be professional and then be ratchet, whatever that means for you, you can do both. This is an energy of yes and, but we don't get there if we don't first address whatever this is situation happening in the devil, right? We can't avoid our way into juggling, okay? And again, it doesn't have to be perfect. We don't have to show up at the Two of Pentacles and have all of those thoughts totally gone and taken care of, and they're never going to be seen again. They might still show up when we get here, right? Like, oop, there it is. Like, I got rid of you, bitch. Go away, right? But if we avoid them and ignore them here, this is going to be so much harder. But we can make it here imperfectly as long as we're willing to try our best, right? All right, that was nice. Thanks, October. Thanks, first October reading, Libra season, past, present, future. Thanks so much for being here. I'll see you on Tuesday next week. Please join me every single Thursday over on Instagram at 8 p.m. Eastern. I am live doing a tarot reading for the collective, and I would love to see you there. So that's every Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then down in the description below, you'll see the link to my free resources, as well as a link to book your own personalized tarot reading. Hope to see you soon on my Zoom screen, and I'll see you right here on YouTube for Tarot Tuesday next week.